Christians can't compete with the Israelites. Giving all praise to YAHAWASHI, QADASH. I'm watching this video entitled by Vocab Malone, The Devil, Rescuing Women Trapped in Hebrew Israelism, Sister Cherry, also known as Vocab's pet gorilla. I didn't say that. Others said that. Other brother from GMS said that. They said that's Vocab's pet gorilla. Anyway, now I'm going to show you why they can't compete with us, because they don't know the scriptures. This video right here, and this is an old story. IUIC member who was married to a woman, and they this goes back, damn, 4 or 5 years ago, maybe. I think that was 2017, and they're just bringing back up a old story. Anyway, it's 49 minutes into this video, live stream, live premiere. I believe this is a premiere, but he put it up like it's live. But anyway, this is why Christians can't compete with the Israelites, because they don't know scriptures. And here's the proof. If they knew scriptures, they would be quoting scriptures or typing scriptures in the chat. So let's just look at it, right? Now tell me when you see a scripture. What was that, 20 comments? Not one scripture. Not one precept. Oh, here's one. Help out Sister Cherry with her emergency relocation. I wonder what's going on with that. Can't you call on God? Somebody puts in, y'all Hebrews, they joke, and y'all Christians don't know scripture. I'm being fair. I'm letting you see this, right? Now, one scripture, not one precept. You know why there's no precepts up there? Because they don't know the scriptures. They don't know the Bible. And they get emotional when you show them scriptures. Oh, one scripture. And guess what? It was put up by an Israelite. This is put up by an Israelite. Acts 24, verse 14. But I admit that I follow the way which they call a coat. I worship the God of our ancestors, and I firmly believe the Jewish law and everything written in the prophets. Okay, I think that's like that sounds like a different interpretation. Let me just do this. RAWCHAA. Acts 24, verse 14. But this I confess unto thee, that after the way which they call heresy, so worship I the Most High of my fathers, believing all things which are written in the law and in the prophets. And I believe that's the Apostle Paul. I'm positive that's the Apostle Paul. Then Paul, after that, the governor had reckoned unto him to speak. Paul before Felix. Ultimately, Paul was sentenced to death along with Peter and really the rest of the 12, except John the Apostle. He wasn't put to death, but he was sentenced to the Isle of Patmos. And Christians don't even know that. Go into a discussion on John, the Apostle John, and what happened to him. They don't know. They don't know that Peter got put to death. They don't know that the Apostle Paul got put to death. Ask him who was the first apostle of the 12 that got put to death. They don't know that. They don't know that. Okay, so now let's come back over here. So that's the only precept, and it happened to be put up by an Israelite. Same scripture, put up by an Israelite. Ariyah Tazi Taz Ayar Yar Arayah. Look at this. These people claim to be Christians, and not one scripture. All scriptures given by inspiration of the Father, right? And it's profitable for doctrine, reproof, correction, and instruction in righteousness. There's not one. They don't know the scriptures. So how do they know about doctrine? They don't know doctrine. They're going by their feelings. There was 2 scriptures precept that was put up, and that was by Israelite. Not one scripture. Now, let me go to the last video that I did. Christianity, Code for the Doctrine of Discovery and the Future, the Fulfillment of Revelation chapter 20. I went into a lot of history of the papal bulls and so forth. Anyway, this is what I want to do. Show you the difference. Okay, this is the chat. This is the chat. Let me do this. That's a precept right there. Daniel 7, verse 18. Another precept, another precept, another precept, another precept, another precept. Daniel, Exodus 21, verse 16. I know that by heart. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, and he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. Another precept, another precept. More precepts, back-to-back precept. There goes the Shalom, Apostle TAHAR, Moors, Las Luno, Stone, all precepts. More precepts. 1 Maccabees 1, verse 9. 1 Maccabees 1, verse 10. Nothing but precepts. Zephaniah 3, verse 9. For then will I turn to the people of pure language. That's Hebrew, or what they call Hebrew. Genesis 27, verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. Yeah, because he got supplanted by Jacob, our father. Matthew 1:24. Then Joseph being raised from sleep did as the angel, which is Gabriel, of the Lord had bidden him. More precepts, number of precepts. Wisdom of Solomon from the Apocrypha. The bottom line, Christianity is a joke. It's a feel-good religion. They don't know the history of the religion. And the history of the religion, the origins of the religion is based upon rape, robbery, and murder in the name of their white God, Renaissance, and so forth. So with that, I'm going to say shalom on to the next one.